Hi, boys and girls. I'm Dee, and I'm going to read you the story of Mistletoe. In memory of my grandmother, Florence Bullard, who taught me that the best gift comes from the heart and hands, and to Annie and Eliza, nimble-fingered knitters extraordinaire. Mistletoe, A Christmas Story, is written and illustrated by Tad Hills. Mistletoe greets the chilly morning. Snow is falling. What a beautiful day. Finally, it feels like Christmas, she thinks. By the time she gets to Norwell's house, the snow is almost up to her knees. "Norwell, come out, it's snowing," Mistletoe calls. Norwell watches Mistletoe. "Sure looks cold out there," Norwell says to himself. "Too cold for this elephant." "Mistletoe, it's cold out there. Why don't you come in, sit by the fire, and have some tea?" "Just a drop for me and a cookie crumb, please," says Mistletoe. "And after tea, we can go for a walk in the snow." Norwell and Mistletoe sit by the warm and toasty fire. "Isn't it nice, Mistletoe?" asks Norwell. "Oh, yes, indeed, it is," Mistletoe agrees. "But wouldn't it also be nice to take a stroll in the snow?" Later, Mistletoe helps Norwell decorate his tree. "After we top it off with a star, can we go out and catch snowflakes on our tongues?" says Mistletoe. I don't know." Norwell walks to the window. He watches the snowfall. "Brr," he says. "It looks even colder out there, Mistletoe. I think I'll stay home where it's cozy." So Mistletoe puts her hat, coat, scarf, and mittens and sets out on her walk home. Soon, she finds herself in a field of snow. As evening approaches, the world turns blue. She stops. She is as quiet and as still as she has ever been. "Norwell should be here with me to listen to the falling snow," she thinks. Suddenly, she has an idea. Mistletoe cannot get home fast enough. When she gets inside, she tosses off her snow-covered clothes, climbs into her attic, and finds just what she needs. She gathers her yarn, settles in with her knitting needles, and gets to work. "You can never have too much yarn," she says to herself. Mistletoe knits whenever she can. She knits when the sun comes up. She knits when the sun is down. She knits while she reads. She knits while she makes cookies for Santa. She even knits in the bathtub, which isn't easy. Finally, on Christmas Eve, Mistletoe puts down her knitting needles. Her fingers are tired. Her work is done. She watches the snow fall outside her window and thinks of Norwell. "Ah, Christmas," she smiles. Then Mistletoe nestles into her soft knitting and falls into a deep sleep. The next morning, Mistletoe opens her eyes as the sun fills her living room. Christmas is here. The cookies are gone and beautifully wrapped gifts have been left under the tree. "Thank you, Santa," she calls up the chimney. "Merry Christmas." Opening her presents will have to wait, though, because Mistletoe has other plans. First, she puts on her Christmas dress. Then she carefully folds the gift she has made for Norwell, adds a red ribbon, and squeezes the gift through the front door. Mistletoe pulls the heavy gift behind her. "Merry Christmas, Norwell. I have something for you," she calls when she reaches her friend's house. "Merry Christmas, Mistletoe," Norwell says. Come in. I have a special gift for you, too." Norwell hands Mistletoe the most beautifully wrapped package she has ever seen. Mistletoe carefully opens it and discovers a painting of her in the snow. "It's perfect, Norwell." "You do love snow, Mistletoe." "Indeed, I do." When it's Norwell's turn to open his gift, Mistletoe asks, "Do you know what it is, Norwell?" "I don't know what it is, but I love it." "Oh, Mistletoe, it's so colorful and soft," Norwell exclaims. "It will keep you toasty and warm," Mistletoe tells Norwell. outside in the snow. You do like to be toasty and warm, Norwell, said Mistletoe. Indeed I do, agreed Norwell. And he was. Now, boys and girls, here is your craft. You're going to make this sweet little mouse like Mistletoe. Merry Christmas.
Hi, friends. Okay, we just finished reading our book. This was the special book we read about Mistletoe. Wasn't it so sweet? And she made that wonderful sweater for Norwell. Look what we're going to make. We're going to make a mouse just like this, okay? So I need everybody to go in their craft boxes and get the bag out that looks like this. Remember, it has the name of the book and what we're going to make. Let's take everything out and see what we have. Oh, looks like we have some directions. I'm just going to dump it out. Oh boy, what else is in here? We have a piece of fabric. We're going to make a pretty gray mouse today. We have a scarf. And we have a little baggie that has his candy canes and his bell and his eyes and nose and whiskers. Look, we even have a pipe cleaner for his tail. You know what? This is harder for Miss Marti to do, so I've asked my friend Miss Susie to come and help. Is that okay? All right, Miss Susie is going to show us how to make the mouse. I'm going to move these things away. Okay, Miss Susie, take it away. You can say roll it or...
Okay, we're going to take our material, we're going to lay it down in front of us, and we want the rounded sides out to the side, and the pointed sides looking at us. Then we're going to fold it in half, and then unfold it, and that tells us where the middle is. And we start on one side, and we're going to start rolling it. You're going to try to roll it real tight. Just keep rolling to the middle. Just keep on rolling. And when we get to the middle, we're going to turn it around.
And we're going to hold it?
We put our mouse behind it to hold it. Anything to hold it. And we're going to roll the other side. And again, we're going to try to roll it real tight. Roll it right into that. Okay. Now we've got them roll together, just like that. Then we're going to take them and fold them right in half. That. Then we're gonna bend back. Oops. And in your bag, you've got a rubber band. You take the rubber band and put it around it like that. And then we bring his ears up. There they are. We've got our little mouse. Okay. Then with some help from whoever's there that's big that can help you, we're going to use a hot glue gun. And the bigger little pom-pom, we're going to put it right smack dab in the middle for his nose. A little hot glue on it. And be careful that you don't burn your fingers. And he's got his nose right there in the middle. And then we do the same with his eyes. Might be easier if you just put the hot glue on his body and stick the eye on, right in the hot glue. There we go. See, we made a face for him. Then, he's got whiskers. We're going to put 2 on each side. Now this is definitely easier to put the hot glue on. And then just stick the whisker on. And you can any way you like. Yeah, now it's got whiskers. Then, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take our little red and white pipe cleaner and you bend it over, just bend it over your finger, and you have a candy cane. You have 2 of them. And in that pouch on his back, you can just stick them in there. Okay? And we've got our pipe cleaner for his tail. And they don't have straight tails all the time, so we'll bend it a little bit any way you'd like. And you're going to put a little glue on the back of him and stick his tail on. There we go. Now, since it's cold, we'll put a scarf around his neck. You've got your scarf. And you're just going to start underneath. Whoops. And bring it up. See, I forgot which way I did this. You're just going to go under it. Make a little tie here. Whoops. And you got to get his ears out of the way. And pull both of them back so they're not hanging in his face in particular. And after you get them where you want them, you've got a bell. If you put a little glue right there in the middle, you'll put a bell on his scarf. That way. And straighten his ears back up, and you've got a little mouse.
Miss Susie, I just love this little mouse. Look how cute he is. Okay, we'll see you all next time. We've got several more books for you. Bye, everybody.